Hi, my name is Leda Elliott, and I am a Tai Chi master and Reiki master and owner of 1,000 Crane Studio right here in Massachusetts. And in today's lesson, I'm going to be showing you a beginner level version, a basic level version of a technique called single whip. So let's begin our lesson. Okay, let's begin by stepping feet hip width apart. So we're going to practice weight shifting today. Going to shift your weight to one side and make one foot heavy while the other one is light. So this exercise is called that heavy foot, light foot exercise. Going to practice shifting your weight to the other side, now making the opposite foot heavy. So be mindful not to put weight into your knees, but it should go all the way to the sole of your foot. So shift your weight again into the foot all the way down and shift your weight all the way down. So now gonna keep this foot heavy, and with your light foot we're gonna outward pivot and shift your weight into the sole of that foot now. Now shift your weight back into the opposite foot, inward pivot, and back to the center. Very good. Let's try to the other side. Shift your weight into that foot now with your light foot, outward pivot. Shift your weight into the foot, not the knee, and shift your weight back into the opposite side and inward pivot. Okay, so this foot movement is going to be combined with the upper body movement of single whip. So single whip requires some finger techniques, and so I'm going to come up a little bit closer to the screen so you can see the single whip finger technique. So with finger technique of single whip, you're going to start with the pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And see, it's almost like a little bird. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 5. Good. Again, 1, 3, 4, and 5. Tap. Very good. So this is called hook hand. Now let's try the other side and start with the pinky. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap, 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 like a little bird. And again, open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. And two hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap. Very good. So we're going to put the hook hand and combine it with the lower body into our movement of the day, single whip. So let's begin. Again, feet hip width apart. Going to float your hand up and touch the air and lower the hands down. Let's do that again. Float the hands up and touch the air. We're going to now here lower just one hand down. And we're going to shift your weight as you make a hook hand and place the hook hand up in the corner. Now we're going to lift your toe up to outward pivot. Your hand comes out, shift the weight, and bring one palm out, the hook hand up here. Now shift your weight back, inward pivot. Both hands come back to the center and relax your hands down. You got it. Let's try it to the other side. Float your hands up and touch the air. Now going to lower one hand down, shift your weight. Now make a hook hand, place it in the air. Now outward pivot and shift your weight. One palm, one hook. Shift your weight back, inward pivot, and lower the hands down. Very good. So that is single whip. Let's try that one more time to both sides. So float your hands up and touch the air. Lower one hand down as you shift your weight and make a hook hand. Place it in the air, outward pivot. Shift your weight and touch. Now inward pivot, both hands to the center. And lower the hands down to the other side. Float the hands up and touch the air. Lower one hand down. Shift your weight as you make a hook hand. Outward pivot and shift your weight palm. Shift the weight back, inward pivot, touch the air. Lower the hands down. Let's bring your feet together and open the heart. Inhale up and exhale down. Draw a line all the way down to the center. Very good. So that was single whip. And if you would like to see how single whip can be placed into a Tai Chi routine, be sure to check out my video, The Essence of Tai Chi, the beginner level form, and you will see how single whip gets plugged into a nice little Tai Chi routine that you, as a beginner, will be able to practice. So see you at the next lesson.